Alrighty, I went to record this and my hard drive ran out of space when I was 4 minutes into the game. So when I finished and stopped, it said error and nothing recorded. But I think I will do a review of how I went and just have a quick run through of things I noticed and how I knew what country it was. Maybe someone will find that interesting. Um, so first round was Croatia, which I got perfect on. And I'll sort of run through where I went, what I saw, and my thought process I had. So I came in, I thought it was actually Albania for a while. It was going to be Southern Europe based on it's near the coast, this sort of architecture. And I looked at these signs and I saw a lot of them were in English, but there was also weird Southern European language. And I just couldn't tell if it was Albania on that lake up north, because that's quite touristy, or if it was Croatia. But I came around here and somewhere around here was a Croatian flag. I didn't spot much else up there, so I reset, but I did see a Croatian flag up there, and went back down this way. And came out to the main road, and I don't know if I'll be able to find the exact sign I found. Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. I saw Jozo Hotel. It wasn't that sign. No, Jose Hotel. I did that exact same thing in the same game. I walked past and looked at the same sign again. No, it wasn't Zagreb Bank. Sukasan. It wasn't that sign, but there was a sign up here that had Sukasan on it. Ah, this one. Yeah, it said Sukasan, so I just went into the map and started searching down the coast of Croatia. I found it relatively quickly. It's halfway down. And then, yeah, came in here and noticed that we started near a little bay inlet with a big jetty there, and was perfect. Round 2 was Israel. So I didn't get perfect on this, it was a wrong stretch of road. But you sort of come in, very flat desert, there's no mountains really noticeable except these ones in the far distance. So just on geography it's going to be in the Negev desert somewhere. And see En Haziva, which comes up. You don't have to zoom in that far until Haziva comes in. Like, I knew it would be in this area, so I spotted that. Up further at this intersection is a sign saying Idan, which I'm sure everyone would have come to. And yeah, Idan was off to the right. I reset. We were on this angle of road and there was a service station there, but I just had I was put in the wrong spot. Round 3 was dog shit. It was Norway, and I guessed pretty badly on it. So I actually thought it was Switzerland or Austria to begin with. I came in here and I thought Switzerland, Austria, not sure which one. Then I saw this church, and then funnily enough, where's the sign? I read this sign, I thought, oh no, maybe it's actually Slovenia. I saw this J and I thought, no, it's Slovenia. And then 3 seconds later I saw this sign and thought, no, it's actually Norway. That O with a dash through it is Norwegian. Those signage is Norwegian. And yeah, this sort of environment, and also the red buildings there, is definitely Norway. I'm not going to spend too much talking about this round. I didn't find anything. I went both directions for a long time and didn't find any useful signs besides some little small towns. And I just guessed too far north. I probably should have, maybe at 30% of me wanted to guess south of Bergen, but I probably should have just guessed near Bergen as an average. It was going to be somewhere in this region. There was a lot of green grass on the ground. You know, you don't want to read too much into how green the grass is where you guess, but yeah, south. I suspect a lot of people would have done badly on that round. Thailand. I thought this was actually Cambodia for a very long time. The dirt was quite red. It's just very flat, palm trees, farms. There's some water by the side of the road. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if this was Thailand or Cambodia for a very long time. until you come out to a main road, which I think is this one. And eventually I came to this road, and I don't know if this is the right one, but there was a Thai flag on one of the buildings, which confirmed what country it was at least, which was very helpful. I saw some signage for towns, but couldn't find them. You can rarely find towns on Thailand on the map. And I found a marker with a road number, but I couldn't find that road number. But I stuck with my gut and guessed near the Cambodian border. You know, in the actual recording, you would have seen me move it about 10 times between this region. At one point, I actually had it about there, but at the last second, I moved it back to Cambodia because I'm pretty confident it's near the border, which it sort of was in a relative sense, but that was an alright guess, all things considered. And Ecuador, which wasn't actually that hard of a round if you found a very useful sign. If you go that way, which I didn't in the game, but I watched someone else do it afterwards, there's a sign that says Ecuador, welcome to Salinas, which would have been huge. But I basically went down this boulevard and saw Salinas and thought, okay, that's probably the town name, but I wasn't sure what country it was. I thought Brazil, actually, to begin with. I checked the sun, it's a bit ambiguous, so it's hard to tell. Came down here, noticed this flag. Thought Ecuador, but wasn't actually sure if that was the Ecuadorian flag. I just sort of had a lapse. I actually thought it might be Dominican Republic. I saw Domingo here, I'm like, oh, Dominican Republic, and then I checked there and there was no Salinas in that country. And I come down further here, there was a .ec on one of these signs, and also a guy called Bank is Ecuador, so I checked Ecuador, checked the coastline. I actually didn't spot Salinas the first time I checked it, which was embarrassing, it's not a small city. I checked all the things, couldn't find it, got a bit stressed, saw Domingo there and thought, okay, maybe I'm near this stretch of coastline. And in the last 30 seconds, I started checking every bay that faced north. I thought, oh, okay, we're on a bay facing north, so in the big city. And I thought, Manta? No. And then I zoomed out and noticed Salinas, which I probably should have about 2 minutes earlier. But yeah, I didn't have enough time to find the location. This is the last 10 seconds I noticed Salinas and just put it down in a spot. But a lot of you would have went this way, and then instantly come to a sign saying Ecuador, welcome to Salinas. So you probably could have done this round in about 20 seconds if you'd seen that. Instead it took me 2 minutes and 50 seconds and was quite stressful. So hopefully I never have hard drive problems again and we can just record easily. But hopefully this was entertaining or at least useful. Have a good day.